and fair access to legal counsel. If we make it affordable or free to all individuals, we can then combat it, because litigation is very effective in correcting a lot of wrongs. In combination with education, we'll see huge declines in discrimination. Because business owners realize incompetence comes in all colors, they're still afraid to go into a minority location and hire minority workers. Simply because if a minority worker does bad and is justly fired, they can still bring about a discrimination claim, which then costs the owner of that business a tremendous amount of money. So just the act of firing justly an employer, an employer can go out of business. And they can be found guilty of statistical underrepresentation, such as the case of the Daniel Lamp Company. In conclusion, I want to leave you with these thoughts. Changes need to be made to affirmative action, not to cause even more damage to the nation that is still trying to recover and repay for the acts of discrimination in the past. By eliminating preferential treatment of any one group, we eliminate hard feelings on all the other groups' part. We need to create a colorblind society in which each individual stands on their own accord. No more asking a person's race, their sex, or ethnic background when applying for a school, a job, or a loan. Oftentimes, the only people that know this information are the people that the application's dropped off to. Job applicants' race will only be discovered when and if a job interview is needed. We need to immediately change affirmative action to be all-inclusive of all races. By not doing so, we create an unfair advantage for one group and cause damage to other groups. Minimizing the achievements of qualified individuals and create an environment that breeds the belief that the value of the individual is unimportant. We need to put the responsibility back on the individuals for their actions and their beliefs. We no longer give groups or individuals the excuse to say that I am who I am because I've been at a disadvantage in my life. We need then to hold the groups, the individuals, and the entities that do discriminate accountable and punish them severely and show them that it will not be tolerated. The study of history should teach us one thing, and that is what we do not only affects today, but affects the future as well. If we do not change the course of affirmative action, we're going to force the future generations to have to clean up the mess that we left, much as our forefathers left us the mess to clean. Imagine with me, if you will. Go ahead and close your eyes. I want to paint a picture for you. There's a certain individual. They decide that they're at a disadvantage, economically, educationally, and socially. They decide that they're going to march in Washington and have their concerns heard by the entire world. They as a group are tired of separate yet unequal treatment in everything, from jobs to education to even being considered as a human being and having the rights that are guaranteed by our Constitution. They're fed up with the government that for far too long has chosen not to act on what is right, what is ethical, and what is moral. There are others that are not the same as these individuals. Then they too feel this group's pain and face difficulties in their own lives. They're taking a stand to stand with this group. And what's interesting is we don't have to imagine this. We've seen this legal discrimination with our own eyes. This group is us. This group is everyone. This group is America. Men, women, blacks, whites, Asians, Hispanics. This group is America.